The ancient alchemists had a phrase for the kind of work that I'm talking about. And the alchemists just simply called it the great work. It's a kind of a lifetime journey with meaning. The beginning of it all is the healing of the waters. And the importance of healing the waters is the water is the basis of all life. And the quality of water determines the quality of all life. So if we are surrounded by a toxic soup, that's going to have an effect on not only ourselves but our fellow creatures. If, on the other hand, we're bathed in pure waters, then beautiful things can happen. This is basically a toxic hellhole. All of the priority pollutants that the EPA ranks as the nasties, the top 15 nasty uglies, is floating in that pit, in that little bucolic town, on that bucolic spit of land known as Cape Cod. And the idea was to try and find some way in which these could be transformed, that toxic hell could be transformed into pure water. The other part of the story is that we do not know enough, any human being or all human beings collectively, to treat that waste. So in order to be successful, we have to bring together life forms from all the kingdoms of life and place them in these vats with this waste. That's the key. And you also need to go to many different environments. And what happens in those environments is that there are literally thousands of species of organisms, very much like what you did with the seeding on your eco machines. These thousands of species of organisms are brought together and they create new kind of communities that are actually not seen anywhere else on Earth. The species are recognizable to taxonomists, but the ecologies are new. And this is an extraordinary set of circumstances. What this tells us that is complex systems theory, when applied to large aggregations of organisms from many different kingdoms of life, have self-designed, self-organizing, and self-functioning properties that are truly remarkable. To produce chemicals from their roots that go into the water that feed the life forms within. In other words, they're not only feeding the life forms within, but they're also protecting the surface of the water from exhausting toxic compounds into the atmosphere. There isn't a conventional sewage plant in this country that doesn't blow off into the atmosphere crap. And this is designed to not do that. And then after 10 days, pure water. Really nothing short of a miracle. All of the priority pollutants are gone but one, which is 99.99% removed. The heavy metals have gone from the water at meeting drinking water standards. So nobody yet knows how it's done, which organisms play a part. But what Anthony is recently finding out is that there are some organisms that medical people are interested in that cannot be grown in the laboratory, but are being grown in the eco machines.